Well, let's head over to Libya now, where the son of former leader Muammar Gaddafi has registered as a candidate in next month's presidential race. Saif Al-Islam Gaddafi has rarely appeared in the public since the 2011 uprising that ousted his father. Here's CGTN Adel with the details.
Late Libyan President Muammar Gaddafi's second eldest son joins the presidential race. Saif Al-Islam appeared wearing a traditional Libyan outfit just like his father, signing his candidacy application at the nation's elections committee.
His appearance showed that Saif al-Islam is well, safe and free. It's good indication that he was given the opportunity to file his candidature like any other Libyan. He appeared in Sabah, a city secured by Libyan National Army, which is a strong indication to who could be supporting him.
Saif al-Islam's political ambitions to lead Libya were clear during his father's rule. The 2011 uprising, however, saw him imprisoned for 5 years until he cleared his name from all criminal accusations in domestic courts.
I think he has one of the strongest chances in the presidential race. He can bank on the legacy of his father. What happened after 2011 of chaos and instability could be in his favor. He must, however, show rational policy for the coming period in Libya. He will need to rebuild trust between all Libyans.
The International Criminal Court still has an active arrest warrant against Saif al-Islam for accusations of war crimes during the uprising. ICC has not yet convicted him of any crime. The son of the late President Muammar Gaddafi officially returns to political life for the first time since the 2011 uprising. Saif al-Islam is by far the most controversial candidate in this presidential race. Already, some political groups are trying to stop his candidature by appealing to the Elections Committee. Adel Mahrouky, CGTN, Cairo.
Well, that's quite a development coming out of Libya. We're now joined for more analysis by Dr. Nurhan El-Sheikh, Professor of Political Sciences at Cairo University. Thank you so much for joining us, Professor. What are your thoughts on Saif's intention to run for the presidency? And do you think that he could be a front runner in the coming Libyan elections?
I think he is very serious in his nomination, and there was a team, and still there is a team, election team for him, who tried to make some connections internationally, regionally, and within Libya to prepare for that moment of nomination. And I think he has a good opportunity in the race, in presidential race. He is young, 49 years old, he is well educated, he has good experience and enough experience in state ruling, plus he also enjoying wide support from southern tribes in Libya and relatively in the east part, and from all Gaddafi followers and supporters all over Libya, and this is very important. He also enjoys the support of some international and regional players and powers, among them Russia, Emirates. So I think he has a good opportunity, and the accusation of International Criminal Court is still accusation. There is no final decision or final judgment in that, so he cannot be prevented from running into the elections, and nothing actually will prevent him from that point. So I think he has a very good opportunity.
Professor, it's really interesting that you speak about that support, because this is also, remember that it comes on the back of his father having been ousted out of leadership. So speak to us about what you believe the significance of his candidacy is.
I think wide sector from Libyan people still supporting Gaddafi era. And they are against foreign intervention. They want someone who is young, promising. So those people have the right to be presented in the elections. And I think Saif al-Islam will present those people, and he will provide alternative, will provide choices for Libyan people and for Libya future. And this is democracy that the West is talking about, to provide alternatives and to provide choices, and all powers, Libyan powers and fractions be presented in the elections, particularly, as I mentioned, those who dream of Libya for Libyans, against militias, against foreign interventions. They want Libya to pack to Libyans. Those worthy to be represented, and I think one of the good presenters for them will be Saif Al-Islam.
Thank you so much for all that. Professor Dr. Nuran Al-Sheikh, Professor of Political Sciences at Cairo University.